guys, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about George Baloyi, Advocate George Baloyi. Guys, I don't know if it's just me or you guys saw this too because I was like, I'm okay. So first of all, Ubaloyi gets called out for keeping a witness in the witness box for too long. Well, because Ubaloyi, we will take it as if he's a slow person, Gesan, because only him, he is not realizing that keeping Danze in that witness box for this long is detrimental to his own case. And not only detrimental to his own case, but it keeps exposing the entire case to its core. Because right now, Undanzi, the way he fights, Undanzi has stopped respecting Ubaloyi. Undanzi has stopped respecting even the judge, but not in a way that is bad. I mean, in a way, Okuti, the way he is not respecting is the way of he had that thing, this is court and I'm scared. That thing is gone. That thing is gone now. Undanzi is fighting for his life without being scared. That's what I'm trying to say when I'm saying he stopped respecting. There was too much respect that was happening. Yeah, but now about the people's names, he calls them. He stopped saying Ubabu Gininda, Ubabu Baloyi, Ubabu Spanba. No, if you are Mukhane, you are Mukhane. If you are Baloyi, you are Baloyi. If you are Mukhola, you are Mukhola. If you are Mabena, you are Mabena. If you are Gininda, he's Gininda. He is there now. Do you know why he is like that? It's because Baloyi kept Ndanzi way too much in that witness box. Now, from being in that witness box, Ndanzi came as a scared little puppy to a bulldog. He's a bulldog now. he's a bulldog now. Do you know these dangerous dogs that they eat people and die? He's that dog now. What do you call that dog? I forgot its name. But he's a pit bull. Yes. He's a pit bull now. He's a pit bull. He's not scared. He comes for Baloyi. He calls him out. Many times he has been, in fact, I think from last week, he has been calling. He has been complaining about how long he's been sitting there and Baloyi is not getting done. And it's unfair to him. He's been talking about that since last week. And he's been answering the same questions over and over, and his answers are not changing. And now, what I've noticed is that Ubaloyi got frustrated from there on. Now, yesterday, what had happened is that from that little frustration that was happening there, it became something huge now in the frustration because it affected Uram Sipile too, to an extent that he snapped at him and told him off. And then, I don't know if you guys, the reason I'm doing this video, I don't know if you guys noticed it, how Baloyi became after being called out not once, not twice. Firstly, he got disappointed because the judge Rata stood with Mnisi when Mnisi forced the judge into an objection. We will talk about that in a different video. Mnisi forced the judge into accepting and withholding objection. And that, my dear, hurt Baloyi to the core. He was never okay after that. He became so frustrated, so angry, visibly. So if you watch the case and understand how Baloyi rolls, if you see Baloyi how he rolls, you will know and see that he was hurt by what was happening there. Because you know how Judge Rata is. Judge Rata, when one of the defense lawyers gets up to object, he won't allow them to finish their objection unless they force him. They force his hand. So Umnisi stood there and allowed the judge to go on and talk about other things, AVL. Umnisi came back and said, what I'm saying, my lord, my objection is. And there was an extent where, oh, my lord, didn't know what was Mrs. objection. You know why he didn't know? It's because he doesn't listen. He shuts people down before hearing them out. So Umnisi stood there and allowed the court to go everywhere else. And he stood there. He did not sit down. Came back, and then he asked, what was your objection? He didn't understand for real because, wow, okay. Nisi repeated the objection, and oh, my lord was like, yes, I agree with you. It is a matter of arguments. So you are right about that. I agree with you. After that, Ubaloyi, everything that was standing in him dropped. Amajono mzimba hour. Yonke into emayo yayeka. He was so angry. Kangaphinda be right after that. As if that was not worse for him. As if that was not worse for him. Do you know what Ramsipile did? Do you want to know what Ramsipile did? Wamrabisha to nobody's business. Wamsnapela. And Ramsipile wayenza my objections from Cape to Cairo. Came to Cairo Gesana wamenzela ama objections and Uram Sipile did not care and Uram Sipile was brutal with these objections. Okay? He was so brutal, and Ubaloyi was so angry. Ubaloyi even forgot what he wanted to say, where he was going. And while Ulantika uRamsipilwe was doing that, Untanzi was busy focusing on the other side naye. And then when he got angry, he was like, you know what, Mr. Ntanzi, you are the one who is asking questions. Mr. was like, no, you are the one who's reading the record, and I'm asking because I need clarifications. It was so bad, guys. It was brutal for Baloyi, especially the afternoon. They dragged him, and he was so. No, now what I'm coming with is that I don't know if you noticed how distraught he was. He was so angry. He was so hurt. He was so pained by everything that happened there. It's like he was a guy that was not believing this is me. Why are you not stopping? Because now he is getting to places where he was never going to be if he allowed that to be there as per norm. Now he's doing unusual things. Now when people are reacting to his unusual behavior and things and things, he's not happy. Kanjani kaloksan? What does he mean he's not happy? Because what he was shocked, and then he ended up adjourning at 3:15. And Umnisi, as if that was not enough, Wateli salt to the wound. He put salt into the wound by saying, no, it's still 3:15. Oh my God, I do not want to lie to you. I enjoyed Sparkle from left to right. Say, hey, I was enjoying Bamba Kabula, and he was pained. It felt like Ubaloyi was disappointed by Ujat Rata to actually be forced by Nisi to a corner to accept an objection. And then Ujat Rata did not defend him from Uramsipile. There was no drama from Ujat Rata's side because Uramsipile was coming for him. He was so hurt. He even forgot the question that he was going to ask. To an extent, he was like, let's just drop it for today. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, I enjoyed Ikot yesterday. I do not want to lie. I was enjoying the drama. I was enjoying the drama. And one thing that I've come to realize, Ubaloyi depends a lot on Ujat Rata. I don't know what else he's depending on. I don't know what else he thinks is supposed to save him or whatever, but he depends a lot on a lot with Ujat Rata. And when Ujat Rata does not come through for him, my goodness. And seemingly Ujat Rata is not going to be coming through for Ubaloyi because it seems as if Ujat Rata told Ubaloyi, Sukuya kwezini, don't use this, don't. He forcefully went behind his back, spoke to the defense lawyers after he asked them to do what you call, Ujat Rata asked the state and the defense to do heads of arguments. Baloyi went behind the judge's back and sat down with the defense and did the agreement, gentleman's agreement, and they come back saying, no, there's no need for that. We'll continue with cross-examination of Ntanzi's what you call Ntanzi's so-called confession. And then now, ever since then, Ujat Rata has been slacking, not doing anything, not working for Baloyi because mostly he works for him by the look of things, how he does things. He has not been coming forth for him, and Baloyi is not impressed. Baloyi is not impressed, and Ujat Rata is like, sir, and easy, you are on your own. I tried to warn you. And when you wanted to go do with Undanzi, Danzi rubbish is you, man. It's like he's saying that by his behavior. He did not say it, but his behavior is the one that says, "No, I see Undanzi deals with you, sir." So if you want to be that guy that is dealt with by Undanzi, do you, sir? Ungangifaki angizingeni. Ungangifaki angizingeni. It looks like that, Gesan. I don't know about you. I want to hear from you. Let's talk in comment section. Tell me, what did you think was happening? Tell me, how did you feel about everything that is happening there? How is that for you? Hmm? How is that for you? Because Nashem, oh Baloyi, my dear, oh Baloyi, my dear, I can't. I cannot for you. I'm sorry, I can't. And I'm saying now, guys. Honestly, and I guess ndinenhliziyo yami andimsizeli ubaloyi andimsizeli tu anaxesha lakhe. Wena, what's happening with you? Do you feel any type of way for ubaloyi? Uyamsizela? Are you worried about him? Me, andithi azilime eziyetyeni sana la. Mina ngithi azilime ziye etsheni anginandaba nobaloyi akazivumi ukuthi uphuma kanjani. Anyway, what are your thoughts when it comes to all of this? Let's talk comment section. I want to hear your views. I want to hear how you're feeling about it all. What? I want to hear from you. Let's talk comment section, please. I want to hear how did you see all of this happening? Because now I felt like, guy, you're on your own and you have lost control big time. And if you don't stop this, hi, untanzi uzokushwaba. Untanzi kuba lo uthi woza la ngikubonisa abantu awubazwe nabantu uya awuhloniphi ila indaba. So guys, we're now on your own. What are you feeling? How are you hearing all of this when you are listening to Baloyi? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. Do enjoy your day. Bye.